Hi everybody, welcome back to Queen Bee's Kitchen. I'm Dara Montoya and today we are making Tuscan butter salmon. Smells delicious. Let's get started. All right guys, so we're gonna start out with about 1.5 pounds of fresh salmon. I chose wild caught sockeye salmon. You want to make sure that it's rinsed off and patted dry. I cut this one into portions, which is what you're going to need to do. Or you can also buy 4 6-ounce already portioned salmon. We're gonna need some lemon wedges, 3 tablespoons of butter, heavy whipping cream, some spinach, a carton of sweet tomatoes halved, chopped up basil, about 6 garlic cloves minced, parsley, flat leaf parsley cut up, olive oil, and some Parmesan cheese. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get a pan, a shallow pan, frying pan like this. Make sure it's full of oil, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And we don't want it super hot, we just want it so that the oil is shimmery and glassy like it is right now. And what we're gonna do is after we have salt and peppered and dried off our salmon, we're gonna put them, probably using different rotations. We're probably gonna have to only do 1 or 2 at a time. We're gonna do face side down, so skin side up for 6 minutes. And then after 6 minutes, you're gonna flip it over and do skin side down for 2. And I like to set a timer just to make sure that I don't go over on that. So we'll do 6 minutes and then flip it over and do 2 minutes. Okay, once you've done the cooking of the salmon, we're gonna go ahead and transfer it to a plate and put it to the side while we cook the remainder of it and then start the sauce. Okay guys, our next step after we cook all of our salmon is we're gonna add, in the same pan, you're gonna add your 3 tablespoons of butter. And we're gonna let that melt down. And we're gonna add our garlic. And we're gonna cook this for about 1 minute until it's nice and fragrant. Smells so good. And we'll come back after a minute. All right, after a minute, we're gonna add our tomatoes. And we're gonna cook them for about another minute till they look like they're about to burst. Before we add our spinach, we're gonna make sure that we salt and pepper really good our tomatoes and our garlic. Now we're just going to add our 3 cups of spinach. And don't worry if it looks like it's going to just overflow everywhere. Spinach wilts down really, really well. And so we're just going to cook all of this until it wilts completely. And you may have to do it in a couple batches too. You guys, it smells so good. So now that we have our spinach all wilted and rendered, we are going to start making the sauce. So we're going to add our 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. Really make sure you get as much of that out of there as possible. And we're going to add a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, as well as our parsley and our cut up basil. And you want to make sure that you retain just a little bit on the side. Like I have a mixture of both to use for garnish. And so now we're just going to cook this together for about another 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so we've got this nice and rendered down a little bit. Looks yummy. The next thing for us to do is to just take our salmon and place it right in here. So I've placed the salmon in there. I'm just gonna spoon the sauce over it and cook it for about 3 minutes with the lid on, and then we can serve. And this is our finished product. So yummy. You just wanna plate it up, add your lemon wedge and your fresh herbs, and we paired it with some roasted Brussels sprouts, which is in another episode of Queen Bee's Kitchen. We hope you enjoy this. Have a great day.